Good afternoon, everybody. Before we get started on tonight's session, I would like everybody that can make some noise or turn their microphone on. I would like to hear one thing from everyone that can say something, one thing that you're grateful for today. One thing that you're grateful for today.
Okay. Sorry for making my message. I have to work, but I really want to know my true potential. But I have to work in a few hours. Well, actually, after the meeting. But I'm here. So I'm grateful for that, for having the opportunity to be here and learn.
Grateful to see Janine after a long time.
Thanks, Anthony. I'm grateful to be here and especially for amazing Rajni, and I can't wait to see Rajni perform and be in her element.
Thank you so much. And I am grateful for this opportunity and so happy that my friends and my family is here to support me. I am so grateful. Thank you.
And future clients.
Yes.
Yay, Rajni!
Thank you.
I'm grateful that I managed to come to this wonderful session.
I'm grateful that for like what I'm gonna get from the session today. I think it's gonna be awesome and a lot of new inspirations and then new insights. Like illuminate me tonight.
Simple tools will illuminate you today.
Thank you.
I am grateful that I can be here today, and I'm grateful that I have Rajni as my friend, and I'm sure she's going to rock it today.
Thank you so much.
I'm grateful to be on this platform and to learn something new from Rajni. You're gonna do awesome.
Thank you, Ankita.
Come on. Who else is grateful today?
I am grateful that my Didi made me get back right on time so I could make it to this from my event from today. So I'm so excited to hear you, Rajni, because you're awesome. Mwah.
Thank you.
I'm grateful I was able to connect from France to hear my friend Rajni talk today, and that my husband is keeping my 3 kids while I'm listening to Rajni. Thank you, Rajni.
Thank you. I'm happy to see you.
Hi, I'm Piyush Arora, and I'm grateful to see my Masi as an NLP coach today. Thank you.
Love you.
Hi, this is Manya from India. I am grateful that you are a part of our family. You keep making us proud every day.
Thank you so much, my sweetheart.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, I'm always missing them.
We too are missing you. I'm grateful that I'm in the session with you and at least seeing you after such long time.
Thank you so
All the
much.
best.
Thank you so much, sweetheart. Thank you. Where
I'm
are my
grateful
children?
Hi, this is Meeta from India. I'm grateful to have a friend like Rajni who keeps inspiring me all the time.
Thank you so
Best
much.
of luck, sweetheart.
Thank you. Meeta and me, we are best friends since grade 6. So friends for years now.
From childhood.
From childhood, grade 6 to now. How many years now? I don't know, maybe 30.
Lost the count.
Yeah.
Rajni Aggarwal speaking. नहीं देख रहे हैं कितना लबना.
Hello, Rajni. This is
Yeah,
Shanika.
hi, Janika.
I am grateful to be here as well. I am so grateful to be able to be a part of your journey, and I can't wait to hear all the inspiration.
I'm happy to see you online. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And I have the book too. Your book.
Thank you.
We've seen those books. We've seen those books. They look incredible.
Yes, I love this book. I use it daily.
I'm
Okay,
grateful that I'm able to be here with my mom as she gives her speech presentation thing.
Thank you, Rishi. Mama, love you.
Okay, there's a couple of people that haven't shared yet, and I'd like to welcome you. Anything you're grateful, anything special you're grateful for today, or actually to be grateful for anything today.
Hi, this is Rajiv.
Hi.
Hi, great to see you, Rajni, doing this. Really proud of you, and we are looking forward to the session.
Thank you. So we start now.
Hi, this is Eloise. I'm very grateful that I met a very good dentist today, and that I didn't know there is such a close clinic nearby. So I'm very grateful for that. Thank you.
Good to hear. Being grateful is a great feeling.
Okay, hi everyone. Thank you all very much for coming. I'm very grateful for you all to come here today. And I'm very grateful to have great speakers like Rajni, who are here today to share with you some of the magic that they've been learning and practicing in different walks and talks of life. But tonight's session is really a good one, and I know a few of us here have been waiting for it. So without a moment more to wait, I'll pass over to Rajni and look forward to her wonderful session today. Thanks very much for coming, Rajni. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Thank you so much, Motivate community, for this opportunity. I am Rajni. I'm a textile engineer by profession and CEO of Rushi Far East Limited, a textile trading company in Hangzhou. I'm a co-founder of Sugar Mama Bakery and Pitas and Tikas, an Indian restaurant in Hangzhou. I am a certified NLP coach. I cannot share the screen.
Try again, but maybe they would like to see you.
I'm a certified NLP coach. I live in Hangzhou together with my family. I have two beautiful, can you see my screen? Because I cannot see.
We cannot see your screen, but it's beautiful to see you in full screen right now while you're presenting yourself.
Okay, 1 second. Yeah, so I'm a certified NLP ICF coach. I live in Hangzhou together with my family. I have two beautiful kids and a cute dog. It's been 20 years. I am in Hangzhou and I'm so grateful for the people I have met and the experiences I had. It had been such a great journey. Looking at this, it looks like my life is so perfect, but it wasn't. There were rough patches. There were bumps in the road. From the outside, it looked like I was handling so many things so efficiently, so perfectly, so responsibly. But inside, I knew I was in a mess. I lacked tools. I started my company in 2002. I was 26 years old. It was the era of calling people or writing emails. I was okay to write emails, but I was a bit shy to call the buyers on the phone. The position I was in that time was perfect. A textile engineer, knows her profession, young, speaks English, Chinese, living in China. I had everything but confidence. It was one day, it was just another day, I was working in the office. Actually, I was waiting to receive orders from a new US buyer, Target stores. I had done everything. I had given them the prices, I have sent the sample. I was just waiting to receive the order. When I couldn't wait any longer, I reached my computer. I reached my computer to send the email. While I was writing the email, there was such a strong voice telling me, Rajni, why don't you just pick up the phone and call? But I chose to write. I chose to write an email. Then I kept on waiting. Finally, I got a reply to my email. Sorry, the order has been placed with another supplier. Have you ever done something like that? The step you took was okay, but that was not your best performance. In my case, it was an email. And in your case, what was that? As you heard, I did something comfortable because I was shy. I lacked confidence. Look at it. What happened? I lost that order. What is the price you paid by choosing being in the comfortable state and not pushing yourself strong enough? In life, we all have choices. One choice which gives us better results, but that choice is more engaging, tiring, and the other one is our old ways, our comfortable ways. Life is not being about comfortable. It is about getting a result, having an impact, having a connection. And sometimes having a connection means you have to wake up and willing to open up and express yourself. Maybe you want to be a little turtle. Do you want to be a little turtle or you want to be a tiger? You can choose. But now I have eliminated this countless hours of stress. Earlier, my life was all about stress, worries, distractions, and a lot of wrong decisions. If I could take a magic wand and say, erased all that stress, wasted hours, lost sleep, erased. Take your magic wand, make your life smoother. NLP cannot erase everything, but yes, what happened? I don't know why my screen is sorry, once again, something has gone wrong.
NLP could be erasing a slide. No.
Yeah, okay, so I don't know what happened, why it's not, I don't know what, give me 1 second, please.
Yeah, Zoom's a bit tricky with the PowerPoint sometimes.
Okay, yeah. NLP cannot erase everything, but yes, some tools, if you practice, your life will become better. After I know NLP, it opened a door in my world. New techniques I learned, like reframing. I started giving things a different frame so I can see things from different angle. This filled my life with positivity. Anchor technique helped me to enhance my self-confidence, and I'm loving this transformation. Wouldn't it be nice if this presentation shows you how to do? I hope it works. Okay, so what is NLP? These 3 letters, when put together, can definitely create questions for individual. What is NLP? Neuro-linguistic programming. It is an art and science developed in 70s by 2 individuals, Richard Bandler and John Grinder. Richard and John asked a powerful question. They asked, why is it that some people get results and others don't. Our society has been largely based on an idea that if we learn ABC, we should be able to produce a behavior that can get us a job. We should be able to do something with ABC. And yet, some people are game changers after learning ABC, and some learn ABC and achieve nothing. And what did they discover? They discovered that the difference between a person who get result is that they have a different way of communicating. Their communication with themselves and their communication with others is on a whole different level. They begin to recognize that there are certain distinct things that individuals who are successful, they do. This led to the birth of NLP, N, neurology, our thinking process. L, linguistic, our language, our words. P, programming, our behaviors, the way we put our thoughts and actions. This is NLP. What I think is neuro-linguistic programming is the study of the operating system, that is our own mind. Today, I will share a few simple tools, hopefully would be helpful as we go on to unlock the potential which we all have, which is within us. The first habit is act the way you want to feel. Generally, we act the way we feel. When we feel angry, we act angry. When we are sad, we start to cry. When we are happy, we start to laugh. But now NLP discovered people who are successful and who have achieved, they did it the other way around. They acted the way they wanted to feel. Let me show this with an example, a little demonstration which shows how it works. I would really appreciate if you all can lean forward. Can you please all lean forward? Bring your hand up to your head. Bring your hand up to your head. Rub your forehead. At the same time, tense your face. Rub your forehead, tense your face, bite your lip. As you do this, I want you to feel what you feel right now. Thanks. Now you can go back to your original position. May I ask, what did you feel? You can write in your chat box. Okay, angry, anxious, confused, tense, frustrated, tense, a little uncomfortable when I bit my lip. I can understand stress, irritated, excitement. Yes. So you felt tensed, okay. Stressed, yeah. Grumpy, yes. Depressed, yes. Relaxed, yes. Funny, yes. This all is okay because each and every one of us is unique. How about we change our physiology and we do an activity number 2? Can we all stretch our hands out? Can we all stretch our hands out? Can we? Yeah. Rajiv, I see the hands are not stretched. So stretch your hands out. Look at everyone on the screen. Look at everyone. Give everyone a huge smile, a bigger one, maybe a flying kiss. Yeah, I'm so happy to see you all there. So, what do you feel right now? Can you please answer in the chat window? So what did you feel? Happy, free, calm, at peace, happy, happy. Yeah, I also felt so happy, calm, and at peace. So, what happened here? That within few minutes, we went from sad to happy. And to do that, we only had to change our physiology. It shows that if we want to feel confident and successful, it's all about bringing your shoulders back, head up, and walk like a winner, not a whiner. NLP is about what we feel when we do certain things. If you study about some creative artists like Walt Disney, if you just study his modes and physiologies, you will see anytime he wanted to be creative, he would just see himself looking up on the right hand in a particular way. People always caught him doing that. Later on, other artists who wanted to feel creative started doing that. And they felt that this activate something within them which is making them feel more creative. So the first tool of NLP is you can choose your emotions. You don't have to say, I got upset because someone said something to me. I feel terrible because the recession is on. Oh, I felt awful because the traffic was bad. It is all about choosing your emotions. And one way you do is by choosing your physiology. This was NLP tool number 1. Now, number 2, the pink elephant. If I tell you right now, think of anything, but please do not think of pink elephant. Think about anything in the world, but do not think about the pink elephant. What are you thinking about? Can you please reply? Can you please write in the chat? What are you thinking? Pink elephant, yes. Pink elephant, pink elephant, pink elephant. Of course, pink elephant. Because our brain does not understand the word don't. If I say, do not see color blue, that's exactly you are going to notice. Similarly, if I say, do not be late, that's the day we will forget something, we might have to go back home and we are late because we keep pressuring ourselves and we keep using the word don't. When knowingly or unknowingly, we keep saying the word don't, what it does to our brain, it creates dendrites, which are connected to our brain cell. Let me explain to you with an example. Just think of a lawn, a piece of grass. You walk from one corner to the other corner every day. Day 1, when you walk from one corner to the other corner, do you leave footprints on the grass? Can you reply? Do you leave the footprints? So day 1, when you are walking from one corner to the other corner, Diva replied, no ma'am. Yes, so day 1, maybe there will be no footprints. Now day 2, day 3, walking, keeping your foot at the same point. Are you leaving some footprints? Day 2, day 3, day 4. Maybe you have started to do that. But if you keep doing it every day for 21 days, you will have a pathway created on that lawn. And on day 22nd, which path will you take? Which path will you take? So on the 22nd day, which path will you take? You might go on the same path. So when we keep saying don't all the time, we create the pathway and then we keep walking on it. But The good news is, if we keep dropping the negative words and keep adding the positive words, we will have new pathways, new dendrites. Generally, it is known that if we do something for 21 days, we create an habit. That is our NLP tool number 2. Transform negative words into positive words. Let's try a few today. Okay, so how to give a positive word to confuse? How to give a positive word to confuse? Instead of saying, I am confused, what are the words you can use? Can you please tell me? Instead of saying you are confused, what can you say? I am getting clarity. Yes. I am learning. I'm still figuring out my options. It's a bit hard to understand, Rishi. Really? I don't know yet. On the edge of breakthrough, I'm getting there. Yes. So instead of saying I am confused, I can say I am looking for clarity. How about saying failure? Instead of saying I am failing, what can I say? What can we say? I'm still trying. Okay. I'm learning new things. I'm learning, testing the path that doesn't work. I'm one step closer to success, almost there. I did my best. Thank you so much. So I can say, I am learning. So instead of saying I am failing, I can say I am learning. Oh, this is a nice one. This belongs to my husband, Rajiv. Okay. Instead of saying I am stressed, what is the positive way we can say I am stressed? Trolling husband. Yeah. Okay. Instead of saying I am stressed, what is the positive way we can say I'm overwhelmed? Okay. I'm stretched. I'm very busy. Or Riva, right in the group, Riva said, I'm going to watch Netflix to relieve my stress. Oh, really? I'm pushing my limits. I am not bored, tired. I have a lot of options. Thank you so much for writing in the chat. So instead of saying I am stressed, I can say I am blessed. I am blessed with responsibilities. That's what it is. You are stressed when you have a lot of responsibilities. So I can say I am blessed with responsibilities. How about saying lonely? Instead of saying I am lonely, what can we say? Instead of saying I am lonely, yes, I'm enjoying time alone. I have time for myself. I have time for myself. Oh, Rishi, so you are lonely. Good, I'm too free. I have time to think. I'm improving myself. I'm beloved, self-caring. Oh, this is so nice. Me and myself, self-love. I'm resting. Thank you so much. Yeah. So instead of saying I am lonely, I can say I'm available. Please do not take it by the words. I am not saying when your loved ones are gone for 2 weeks on a holiday and you are feeling lonely and you say I'm available, take me. No, no, no. This is not what I'm talking about. What I'm saying is, yes, I'm available to spend time with my parents. I'm available to catch up with some of my old school friends. I'm available to myself. Yes, I'm available to binge watch on Netflix. How about saying some positive word for sick? Instead of saying I am sick, I need some rest. Yes, I'm not well. I'm resting. Finally got the time to rest. I'm healing. My body needs refill. I'm recovering. Yeah, nice. Yeah, so I can also say I am cleansing. If I say I am sick, it is connected to sickness, and sickness sometimes is more negativity. But if I say I am cleansing, it is making me feel that yes, I am thinking about myself and I'm cleansing. How about saying problem? Instead of saying, I have a problem. What is the positive word? Challenge, yes. I have a situation, I have a big problem. Okay, Rishi, problem became a big problem. You have to say the positive word. I have an opportunity. And I have a small problem. Okay, chance. I'm in charge of it. Try saying, I have an opportunity. I have a challenge. Or this is my favorite one, overloaded. How we can give a positive word to overloaded? Yes, Rajiv, every problem is an opportunity. How about overloaded? Okay, I have a problem which can be healed easily. Okay, overflowing. Oh, that's such a good word, overflowing. And I had a lot of options. I have a learning moment. Okay. I'm full of options. So instead of saying I am overloaded, start saying, just say blessed or over demanded. Just in your mind, say overloaded, over demanded. If I say overloaded, it means I am saying I can't do much. That's my capacity. But if I say over demanded, oh, it is making me feel my value is high. Reframing. This is a very cool one and very, very easy one. Think of your negative internal dialogue, any negative thought which you have, which you keep talking to yourself, something like I'm in a mess. I'm in a mess. How about putting this into this present into the past? Instead of saying I'm in a mess, just say I was in a mess. I am in a mess. I was in a mess. When I do this, when you will move your present tense to past tense, it completely changes the way you feel. Oh, it gives you such a nice feeling that I am in a mess. I was in a mess. It completely shifts your problem from your present to your past tense, which makes the present a lot happier and the future full of bliss. And NLP tool number 3, questions are the answers. It means the way we ask ourselves the questions. Most of the time, we ask ourselves wrong questions. If I ask myself why I am not successful, I will have lots and lots of answers. I can say, oh, I had a poor education, the school I went was not good, and so on, so on, so on. You might will hear I am saying few things which may not even needed to be successful. So instead of saying why I am not successful, what do you think would be a better question to ask yourself? Can you please write to me? Instead of saying why I am not successful, what is the other way you can ask this question? What do you think would be a better question to ask yourself instead of saying why I'm not successful? How can I be more successful? Yeah, okay. How can I be more successful? Yeah. How to become more successful? Where I'm lacking? Why I'm not fulfilling my potential? What do I need to learn? Oh, so nice question. Yes, I can say, how can I be successful? What steps do I need to be more successful? This third one, this NLP tool number 3 is very important. Let me share a story which brings this thing out very clearly. The story of Sriracha Honda, the creator of Honda Motor Corporation. When Honda was a teenager, a young boy, he had a very big dream. His dream was to build his own car one day. He had the right set of questions. He kept asking himself all the time, do I want to build my own car? The answer was yes. Can I build my own car? Yes, I can. And the more he kept asking himself these questions, the more empowered he became and more passionate to build his car one day. He was quite young when he started developing a pistol ring concept. He planned to sell these pistol rings to Toyota. He labored day and night, slept in his workshop, always believing he could perfect his design and produce a worthy product. He was married by then, and he pawned his wife's jewelry for the working capital. Finally, the day came. He took the working sample to Toyota, and the sample did not meet the requirements. But he refused to give up. He kept asking himself the same question. Do I want to build my own car? Yes. Do I want to be my own boss? Yes. Can I build my own park? Yes. Can I build my own car? Yes. The more he asked himself this question, the more empowered he became. Rather than focusing on his failure, he continued working towards his goal. Then, after 2 years of struggle and redesign, he won the contract with Toyota. He wrote letters to 1,500 letters to his potential investors and started building his factory. And when he was building his factory, it was damaged twice by the bombs. He repaired and continued to go on. And when the factory was about to open, it was completely destroyed by earthquakes. Oh, 8 years of trying, and this is what happened. Was this the end of road for Honda? No, he never gave up. He never gave up. He kept asking himself the same questions. Do I want to build my own car? The answer was yes. Can I build my own car? Yes. And with that, he continuously walked like a madman with his mantra in his head. And one day, when he was walking past a garage, he saw a bicycle. Next to the bicycle, there was a motor. He said to himself, bicycle, motor, motor, bicycle. So if I fix motor on the bicycle, I will have a motorcycle. He went and bought the bicycle and a motor and puts it together. The market testing was very positive. He built a small factory in Debris and started making motorcycles. Honda believed in his purpose. He believed in his ability and he believed in his passion. He was able to get there and build upon. You know the rest of the story. The rest is a history. These are small, simple foundation tools we have in NLP. There are lots and lots of more. Lots and lots of NLP tools of changing stress into success, managing your time, finding a purpose, erase negative emotion, building relationships, and so on. These three are very, very short set of skills. But if combined together, all of these can really become powerful. I promise you will see a big difference in the way you think and the way you feel. Just you need to put a little bit of effort, practice, patience, and you will see amazing results. Are you ready to make some changes? Are you ready to make some changes? So what is the one thing? Okay, so what is the one thing you can change out of this? What is the one thing you can change that will give you the best benefit right now? What is the one thing you would like to change? What is the one thing you would like to change? Speaking, okay, change speaking negative, yes, attitude, implement new habits, my perspective, okay. Riva, write with everyone. My homework situation for tomorrow, okay? Negative thoughts. Hi, Vikas. Changing physiology so that I can. Oh, Rishi, also want to watch Netflix. Okay. Stop being judgmental. Emotions by physiology. Right state of mind. Do something. Having less homework. Okay. Optimistic. Yeah. Asking right questions. Yes, this is my favorite. Asking right question. Thank you. So this is all about from me for today. I hope this all was valuable for you. I'm so thankful for you that you took time to listen. Thank you so much. So if you have any questions, you can ask me. So anybody wants to ask any questions?
I would like to ask a question.
Yes, my sweetheart. Ask the easy question, okay? Otherwise, you will not get dinner.
What persuaded you to start NLP?
What persuaded me to start the NLP? One, I was feeling the lack of self-confidence, and the most important, I was thinking that I was lacking tools. Lacking tools to answer yours and your sister's questions. Sometimes you used to come home and you used to ask me something. I felt that I needed more tools to handle, not to handle, you both are good kids, to answer your few things,
But mother, I don't have a sister.
Oh, really? You don't have a sister? Your sister will kill you, Rishi.
I have an adoptive sister, but not a sister.
She's a real sister, okay? Okay. No. Rishi, please.
Okay, fine.
So you have a real sister or adopted sister?
There's a good question in the chat room.
Okay. How do you put aside the negative comments from friends and family? Like you won't manage. Okay. How do I put negative comments from friends and family? First, if say somebody is saying something to me, again, I change the physiology. Like, I do like this. Oh, this doesn't matter to me. This doesn't matter to me. And the moment I say that, I change my physiology, it also helps. And most important thing I have learned is to start looking things from their perspective. If they have sent something negative to me, basically sometimes it is not about me, it is about them. Maybe they are struggling with something. So I have stopped reacting on the negative comments. Is more like either I ignore or I respond or I see from a different angle. But yes, the negative comments doesn't affect me anymore.
If I'm allowed, should I add up a sentence with this context?
Yes, sweetie, please.
Okay. So I would just like to add on this question that I heard and I, kind of accept it as well. That if anyone is making your thought or your personality negative, it's my brain. And as Rajni Bhabhi said recently, it's the physiology of myself. Whether I'm going to go negative with it or I'm going to be normal or neutral with it, or even I'm going to think about it. Maybe sometimes that negative comment helps me improve on myself. One part. Second, if it is hitting me badly with my brain, I can just think over that until and unless I want to go negative, no one is allowed to do that. That means मुझे negative करने के लिए दुनिया में कोई होना ही नहीं चाहिए.
Exactly. So it is the way you are choosing that how you want to feel it,
Exactly.
Love your answer.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, yes, Raji, we need to be extremely strong-minded and make our way. Yes.
Just like to add to that last one there. Do you think we really need to be so strong-minded? I mean, from what you said before, when we walk along the grass the same way, we make the path. So how much of it is about being strong-minded and how much of it is walking the new path, walking the new path, walking the new path?
For me, I would say a combination of both. I felt if just strong-minded is sometimes you're too strong-minded for something negative. But if I have a new perspective, so if I have a new perspective and new habits and a new mindset, so new mindset with strong mindset, it works together.
So with that perspective, we don't need to be that strong-minded. We just need a little guidance, perhaps, and to repeat and sometimes be strong and sometimes it's totally fine.
Yeah, strong. Yeah, combination of both. So Anthony, what is my favorite NLP tool? Oh, that's so nice. Yeah. So what is my favorite NLP tool out of these three is the powerful questions. The way we question ourselves, the way we put a question to us, and this is like this really worked so well for me. You know, that everyone who is together with me in the coaching session, if you remember, there was one time and Jedi asked us the question how we are feeling. So my answer was, I'm feeling too overwhelmed. So he told me that next morning I should write down and I should answer these questions, that why I am feeling overwhelmed, what can I do to let go of this overwhelmness? And I did it. Next morning, I woke up and I wrote why I was overwhelmed, and there were so many small things came up, and what steps I can take to let go of this overwhelmness. And I wrote the steps and I took those steps, not all, but yes, 85% of that or 90% of that. And I felt that my life became easier. So asking the right question is something which is really close to me. So this is NLP tool number 3, which I learned from NLP. Asking the right question, asking the powerful questions.
Thank you. We have a question from Alicia.
Okay, what has been the hardest part of your NLP journey? What was my hardest part? I think number of hours, number of hours and the study we did. I felt that I was not able to spend enough time with my kids. I was not able to spend enough time with my family. That was my personal thing. And then I feel NLP is very fast. Doing one practitioner course maybe is not enough. I need to have more knowledge. Okay, the next question. Your life got easier and nicer. How about your family's life? Did it change? Was there, oh, so nice, oh really? Yes, my life got easier and yes, nicer. How about my family life? Oh, it changed in a very positive way. One important thing I learned in NLP was to focus on the outcome, what outcome you want. So that became a very nice thing. Sometimes in the morning, I'm in so much rush and it is so easy for me to say something. And I knew the outcome will be the kids will be going school unhappy, Raji will be leaving home with a stress. And I learned not to speak those words, just looking at the outcome, be more calmer. I tried to teach these things to my kids also, the outcome. You see the outcome and you take the steps accordingly. If you can see the outcome that by Sunday night you will be stressed that you have so much of homework, go back and and take the steps. Yes, it made my life easier. With these tools, I would say our whole family life. I don't know if Raji will be okay if I share this example. I am married for, I don't know, 22 or 23 years, or maybe 20, not 25 yet. So many years, beginning of my marriage, I always used to say, oh, Rajiv, you and me are so different. He is so organized, so professional, so focused in his professional life. I am Not like I'm more emotional, crying. When he's not picking up the phone, I'm crying. And, so many years of my marriage, I kept saying, oh, you and me are so different. You and me are so different. Few months back or few weeks back, I was telling him, I am so blessed that you and me are different. I am so blessed that you are not me. I started looking things from his perspective, and I felt a big change. I would say this all thanks to NLP, that my life, yes, and my family life also changed.
Well, I would like to answer to tell you something, if I could. Okay. Okay. So for me, it's really difficult to do difficult things. Like if I have to wake up early, but I don't have to like a responsibility. It's a responsibility with myself. I have to work out simple things. So it's very difficult to say no to my body when I'm alone almost all the time. I don't have my family here. I'm in China also. So for me, the things that I don't like, that I don't really enjoy at the beginning, it's really difficult. So I can spend two weeks doing that, like, yeah, very consistent. But for me, it's really hard to continue doing that. Like, yeah, like, I don't know. I try so many things and I fail. Like I say, I'm gonna write every morning 3 things that I bless, and the 4th day I'm just it's okay. I know, but I don't write. So for me, it's really difficult. I don't know. Maybe some way to psychology.
Yeah, I would say, when you are thinking to do something, this is very interesting. I love it. Ask your why. That why are you doing it? And whatever the whys are keep coming. Sometimes the 3 whys will come, and then you are eating, and another why will come. So you should have a list of these whys. Why you are starting it, why this is important, why are you doing it? And every time you feel like that you are lacking behind, go back to your why you started it. And the moment you will feel how powerful your whys are, you will continue doing that. One, that this whys works for me, and the second works for me is the timeline. We learn in NLP that where I am right now, okay, what I will be after 3 months, what I will be after 1 year, where I see myself after 5 years, or where I see myself with 20 years. So in 20 years, what I am doing today, is it important? Is it important? If what I am doing right now, if it is important in those 20, after 20 years, it means it is something I must start now. And if I don't see after 20 years I am interested in that thing, then I will not spend my energy. So my whys and my timeline for future, these 2 things, 2 important tools for me.
Thank you. It really helps. And I'm trying so hard to be consistent, because that's my problem sometimes, to be consistent, even if I want something. Like, I have calendar on my way, like on my hand. I have books. You don't know how many notebooks I buy cute to write things, and I never ended to do it. I don't know. I just
you try your whys, that why you are starting it, and when you are finishing it, and when you don't feel like doing it, go back to your whys, and then you will see that is my why strong enough that I want to continue doing that, or maybe this is not meant for me.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, Gil, but the stronger the why, the more motivated you are. Yeah. Yes, and you can get a coach to help you. Any more questions?
No, but I'll just add into what Diane said. Diane, you're not the only person that could use more accountability. You're not the only person in this room that could use more accountability. Perhaps, I don't know if there's anyone in this room that couldn't use more accountability. We could all use more accountability.
Okay.
My
Aurelie,
accountability doesn't turn up.
Yeah. Aurelie asked me another question. Is there a question of good timing? Good timing in life to start the change and new projects? Looking at me, I would say no. There is no good timing. It's just the moment you want to take the step. I'm 46 years old, going to be 47. My kid Riva is ready to be graduated next year. If I feel that, oh, is this a time for me to start something new? I won't do it, but yes, there is no timing. It's just your mindset. Whenever you are ready, take the step. Open your cafe. We are coming to France. Yes. Any more questions? Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
I have a
Okay,
question.
guys, so yeah, just about to sum up, we've got our 3 primary ways that Rajni discussed, and one of the keys in there for me personally was the repetition. So we can change our physiology, we can change our language, and the third way is the repetition of it. It doesn't take much for any of us to do some big hugs or to change our language from a problem to a challenge. And then we just got to do the third one, which is repeat, repeat, repeat. And it doesn't matter if you repeat, repeat, and forget, as long as you get back up and you keep going again. You don't have to walk down the same grass path 21 days in a row. Sometimes we forget a day. And if we forget a day here and there, we can still lay a pretty solid path. If we get 21 days in a row, yes, great. But the thing is to keep going, to keep going. So we keep going on changing our physiology. We keep going on changing our language. And the changes and the positive changes keep coming and coming, don't they?
I agree.
Now, I know there's at least one more question. I think it was Alicia was asking a question.
I think I missed it.
Yes, no, I was just about to. Actually, it goes with that. What my question is twofold. Number one, what have you found that you love coaching the most? And number two, what do you see as your future now with coaching and NLP or just NLP?
What I loved that, there's a potential in everyone. I never knew that I had so much in me, and I am loving this. And what I want to do, yes, help people to find this potential. There is so much everyone has, which they don't know. I didn't know it, and yes, that what I really want to do it. Thank you, Alicia, bringing me to my future. Thank you. I'm reading so nice. Thank you so much for all of this. I'm so glad that you all liked it. So can we finish it now? If anybody has any other question. Oh,
so
when do
okay,
we get to do more, Rajni?
Yeah.
I'm asking, when do we get to hear such motivational sessions from you again?
Oh really? Soon, yes. On the phone. Oh, Rishi. Oh, Rishi, thank you so much. Thanks for motivating us, Mom. Okay, this helped a lot. Okay, I'm going to have a session with you, Rishi, very soon. Thank you so much, my sister.
And when are we going to start doing NLP training for everyone in India?
Yeah, soon.
Soon. Okay, everyone, thank you very much for coming today. Thank you very, very, very much.
And thank you so much. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for taking your time. I really hope this was valuable for you. Thank you.
If you haven't already done it, please write down a couple of things. You just need to write down 1 or 2 things. Write down 1 or 2 little things you're going to change. There's no need to write down 10 or 20. Just write down 1, 2, maybe 3 little things you want to change. And for all those 3 things, changing physiology, changing your language, or the repetition will assist. So just write down 2 or 3 things, put it where you'll see it on your door or in your calendar, or perhaps both. And I'm sure you'll see some wonderful results. Thank you very much for a beautiful session, Rajni.
Thank you so much for having me here. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. Love you all.
Thank you, Rajni.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Definitely one of the most well-attended sessions I've seen on here. So, very good job.
Family and friends
Great,
win.
great.
Yeah, thank you.
Alrighty. Okay. Thank you all very much. I'm going to close the room now. Exiting. See some
Thank
of
you so
next
much.
Sunday or the Sunday after.
Thank you.